I did KCON GA for the first time ever this year. This is my third year going to KCON, and I wanted to make a little video discussing my experience because I had no idea what to expect beforehand. So I feel like this might be helpful if this is something that you're interested in doing in the future. So I only did GA for day 2 because it was Monsta X Day. They're one of my old groups. It's been 2 years since they've been in the United States as a full group, even though Changyun wasn't there, but like full group. And I really wanted to see them up close and do soundcheck and all that. So that's why I had GA. First of all, KCON has so many moving parts that like when we went to check in the morning, we did not camp. I don't believe in camping. When we went to check in the morning, it was kind of confusing. We checked in for convention and they were like, oh, we don't know anything about like what's going on over at Crypto Arena. So like we should have gone over to crypto first and checked in for GA. We ended up getting like mid 300s and I was a little worried about it, but it actually ended up being great. We were like second row on I guess the second side is what you would call it, because if you've ever been to KCON, you know, they like face one side and then they turn around and they face the other side. We were like second, third row on that side. I ended up being second towards the end of the show. They told us when we got there to come back around 4:30. One thing that I've learned is when a concert venue tells you to come back at a certain time, you should probably be there like 15-20 minutes before that happens, because like while you'll be standing there a little bit longer, like it's just better to be there early because you never know what's going on. So they lined us all up outside by numbers. There ended up being about like 600 GA, I think, and it wasn't that bad. Like I said, it was all pretty organized for the most part. Like it was mostly like Monsta X and like Espa fans. I will say there were a lot of like general like KCONers who were there as well. I saw people with all sorts of light sticks, all sorts of fandoms they were representing, even people who weren't performing that night. So that was definitely interesting. Let us inside for soundcheck and we went down to the floor. We all got like situated and then Monsta X came out and did soundcheck. It was only one group doing soundcheck. Monsta X soundcheck was fantastic. Oh my god, all of the boys got off the stage. They did 3 songs and then we all were like cheering for an encore, and they did One Day a second time, and I can't believe we actually convinced them to do an additional song, because they were literally standing there like, we don't have anything else prepared. They were like, we straight up don't have another audio. Like they were like, we can do One Day again, and we were like, yeah, let's do it. And there was like an hour and a half in between soundcheck and the actual like KCON show starting. I actually did leave during that time, and everyone around me was like really nice. And overall the concert was really fun. I definitely feel like the energy at KCON wasn't like my favorite this year. I was excited. I was dancing around. You know, I respect that like different people have like their own ways that they enjoy concerts. But anyways, share your experience in the comment section down below, especially if you went to day 1 or day 3. Because would I do it again? I don't know. I think I would do it again if like one of my old groups was doing soundcheck.